closing speeches, Toby.
It's probably me.
Wow. Thanks very much. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife and I to our wedding. It really is amazing. I was just saying to Beth, it's incredible. I was a bit shell-shocked just looking around the room at the incredible people that we have the privilege and honour of being friends with. Even this morning, I was a bit shocked that so many people wanted to come and watch us get married. It was amazing. I really didn't think we'd need the cheap seats at the back, but they got filled up. Thanks to Toby for a great speech. All the clap for that. Thanks to the whole White family, and especially Toby and Pippa for producing such a wonderful daughter. I'm sure you agree, she looks incredible. Just thanks so much for your generosity and your support. You've helped us out when I've driven cars into things that needed paying for. You've helped us out in making the wedding happen. It's been brilliant. A round of applause for Pippa for all the bunting. Our house is going to look great. And thank you so much for welcoming me into your family. For a little insight into the differences between the Burras and the White family, and I'll just start by explaining this. The Burras clan, as many of you know, will spend a lot of their family time walking through bogs, getting wet, and generally doing things which tend to be quite difficult. The White family, on the other hand, tend to spend a lot of their family time fine dining. So much so that whenever Beth comes to eat at our dad, my dad always just, whenever Beth comes to eat at our house, my dad constantly winds Beth up about how posh she is. So you can imagine how I got on when we started going out with fine dining. In fact, on our first date, I'd never really eaten out in a restaurant before. So you can imagine how well it went when I was already extremely nervous, and I then went up to try and find the bar to order food. This lady came over and said, "Sit down, I'll ask you what you want for food." I had no idea what was going on. I had to go to the bar to get some drinks. It just didn't particularly go well. So thank you so much, Toby and Pippa, for making me such a brilliant fine diner today. Seriously, I've been incredibly impressed having insight into the White family and their White marriage, with their reliance on Jesus, with their trust in Him, and with their just outstanding generosity. We've got a lot to learn. My parents, Mum and Dad. A few of you will be quite interested to know that 6.5 years ago, my mum predicted this day. This was a full 1.5 years before the first date I just spoke about. I only learned this week, but apparently I was on the phone to Beth when we were just friends. Mum turned to my auntie Shauna and said, "Oh, Luke's just got off the phone with the girl he's going to marry." So this was 6.5 years ago. Mum will be praying and prophesying over people later. No, but you guys have been incredible people of faith, who have taught me how to follow Jesus radically, how to not just always take the sensible option, in fact to never take the sensible option. You've loved me, and you've trusted me, you've allowed me to become who I am, but constantly supported me in that. Whether that was going ice climbing with randoms when I was 13, which I'm not sure I'd do, but it was good. Or just sacrificing and letting me go and figure out who I was by myself. I've felt incredibly trusted by you my entire life, and it's been fantastic. Dad, you've taught me how to be a man, you've been an exemplary husband, you've taught me how to be a father. I think you've been a fantastic father, and I'll definitely be taking a few of the Steve Burras models on forwards. And you've taught me how to be not just a fantastic follower of Jesus, but a follower of the Spirit of God, to be after His heart, and to be after what He is seeking. It's incredible. Mum, you've loved me, and you've given and given and washed and washed and given. Washed some more. In fact, this week, Auntie Shauna did all of my washing of every piece of clothing I own. Such was my end of university washing pile. And you've been a safe haven and a comforting mother, even when I haven't been particularly needing a safe haven and a comforting mother. It's been fantastic. You've given and given. You guys have an incredible marriage based on sacrifice and true love. Me and Beth have got a lot to learn from it. I'm sure you'll agree that the bridesmaid look incredible. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'd like to just give a special thank you for Pippa and all you girls who went on the hen do thought it was amazing. Pippa is actually starting a business, so you can get a card from her. Thanks for looking after Beth today. Where are you all sat? I did arrange where you to sat, I should really know. Thanks for looking after Beth today, but also each and every one of you has really had an integral part in making us who we are today. And we really look forward to you in continuing to be integral to who we're becoming as we become one person today. And we're really looking forward to you having continued input. Jess Feller's often put me on the straight and narrow. In fact, every time I see her, puts me on the straight and narrow. But it's been great. Yeah, it's just fantastic. Weren't Josh and Cara absolutely brilliant today? Flowers, thanks to the castles. The best men. Yeah. Well, whatever they say today, however much they bring the tone down, however much it becomes crude, at least I managed to make us a PC wedding, having both the black one and the white one. And not many of you will know, but Phil and Sarah have been very patient with me and Beth this year. They've been doing our marriage prep, which basically involves sitting down and me getting my head straightened out. They've done a brilliant job, being very patient, very loving, really brought us on, really been like second parents to us this year. It's been amazing. So the Smiths, thanks, weren't the band amazing this morning? Oh. Bethany, Sarah. Duncan Stowe last week said of you that you often don't realise how incredible you really are. It's my aim in the next 2 minutes to try and chip away at that surface and explain a little bit why you are so incredible. Beth, I can trust you entirely with everything I am. I have quite a thick surface, but you cut straight through it all the time. I can trust you with my life, with my fears, with my dreams, with my mistakes, especially the ones involving Land Rover bumpers. And most of all my heart, which is a pretty good job because you will and truly captured it. You're absolutely 100% gorgeous. I love to look into your eyes, and I'm really looking forward to spending every day for the rest of my life looking in them and seeing what they see and sharing. That's great. One of the greatest pieces of advice I was given on the stag do that Linda mentioned was to never keep things from your wife, just to never lie to your wife. I'm afraid I've broken that today. It's not actually Matt and Chris who are going to sing a song. No! It's me and Jenna. Quite surprised to hear him singing a song. I was quite surprised as well. So just bear with it. This is my friend John, who's been amazing. He's the real musician amongst us. Especially, I was a bit outdone by Dan today, so just really good. Thanks, Dan. That's what brothers do. Brothers-in-law do. Yeah. James Barnes.
lies.